Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be putting you through the facility management module on the AppNIS web application. In order to set up a facility, the first thing you need to do is to go to the URL test.appnis.ng for the test account. If you are using the web account, you say app.appnis.ng. Once you do that, the next thing you need to do is to log in with your pre-existing credentials. Now, to do that, you need to provide the credentials that were sent to you during registration. So we are going to do that right away. Okay, now we are logged in. Click on the employee module. You know, the first thing you will notice when you log in is the landing page. When you come on the landing page, the next thing you see is you see a drop down by your right. When you click on the drop down, you see facility. That facility is everything that have to do with the setting up a facility and the facility management module on the AppNIS. So I'll click on facility. Okay, when I click on facility, it brings me to this landing page. The first thing you notice are the drop down, are the menus at the top bar, which is location, department, employee, workspace, access control, modules, then network. I'll be going through this one by one. For you to be able to create a department or to set up a facility properly, you need to first of all set up all these different locations: your clinic, your ward, your health records, administration, theater, laboratory, pharmacy, radiology, and others for a hospital that has such kind of workflow within their process. Okay, let me just go ahead and put this drop down. If you look at it, I don't have any minor location under my clinic. So I'll click, let's see, to add a minor location to my clinic, this clinic. So I'll say GOP clinic. What that simply means is general outpatient clinic, general outpatient. Once I do that, I create. Okay. Now that I've automatically created GOP clinic. So I'll fold that. I'll also come to, let's see, health records. Health records. I'll click on health records drop down. I can say health records to be, let's see, health records. Okay. Okay. And now that's also created. Okay. Then what else? Come to ward. We can also create ward. You can call this general ward. Okay, that have been created. Now when I drop this drop down, when I click on the drop down, I can see my GOP clinic. I also click this drop down, I can see my general ward. I click on this other drop down, I can see my health records. Go ahead and do that for every department under the hospital. Then I'll move to departments quickly, just for sake of this video. I'll come, I click on to add department. Let's say health records. Create that as a department. So any department that is under the hospital, you go ahead and create that. Then I'll come here, I'll create, let's see, clinic. Go ahead and create clinic as a department. Okay, I can do that basically. Okay, now you can go ahead and create other departments under departments. Say account. So as you can see, I've created 3 departments under departments. I've created health records, I've created medicine, I've created accounts, and I can go ahead and create, say, laboratory. This is based on the departments the hospital have. So you can go ahead and create each of those departments under them. You also need to add the departments, the units under each of these departments. So if I come to to medicine, I fold medicine, I can go ahead and add my unit name. Let's just say GOP Clinic. GOP Clinic. I can call it GOP. Then I'll click on this activate button so that it becomes a clinic. I call this GOP. Then capacity simply means the number of general outpatient they can have at a particular time, day or week. I just say 12. And I say okay, and now create units. So once that is done, you can see that it has come to the drop down. We already have GOP clinic under our medical, our medicine department. So I'll go ahead and fold that. I'll come to health records. I'll create add. I can call health records as a unit under it. Then I can call this HR. Health records under health records. Yeah, I can go ahead and now create that. I've created a unit on that health record as well. So, okay, that being said and done, we are now moving forward and I can now come to the employee tabs. Look at the employee tabs here. You'll find out that there is no employee under this tab. To add an employee under the tab, you simply need to do is to click the plus sign. You see the plus sign under here. Click the plus sign. It is an employee that doesn't have an APNIS ID yet. You come and say generate new ID. You click on generate new ID. You understand? So, but for the sake of this tutorial, we'll be using an employee that already have a pre-existing APNIS ID. For we to do that, all we need to do is to come and fill the APNIS ID at this column. So I'll go ahead and copy and paste an APNIS ID here. Okay, now I'll come here and I'll paste the APNIS ID I have. Look at UU57242. I say add employee. Now it will bring up the different departments I want to add this employee under. Let's say I want to add him under health records, I want to add him under medicine, I want to add him under account, I want to add him under laboratory. I'll go ahead and add him under medicine. I click on the clinic, which the unit, which means what unit can he work under medicine. I'll say the general outpatient clinic. Okay, work location, I'll say GOP. And the title, I'll give him, let's say, I'll give him a title, which is his designation. I'll say doctor, I'll ask levels, I'll say medical officer. Then I can decide to provide an email for the person or contact number, or I'll just go ahead and create the employee. But for the video sake, we'll just go ahead and create the employee. So that being said and done, you can see that's told me that that employee have been created under my facility as an employee. That's about employee. If you want to create a new one, you can still go click the plus button, add the APNIS ID or generate a new APNIS ID for the user, and you add employee and you go ahead and do that. Okay, now we'll be moving quickly to workspace. Okay, now workspace simply means setting up a workspace that each of those employees can actually work at. You understand? So if we go to add button, you see the department, the units, the major location and the minor location. So if I go ahead and click health records, I click health records, I click let's say health records, I click health records, check all. Okay. Okay, what workspace simply means is adding an employee to a particular workspace in the hospital where he or she can actually work. So now when I click medicine department, GOP clinic, I click, let's say, say clinic, then I come down to major location, I say GOP clinic, it automatically pops out the name of any employee registered under this facility. Then I can go ahead and say, click OK, and I assign that workspace to the employee, to that employee. So basically what workspace does is it assigns workspace, work location to an employee under a facility. So I'll quickly go to access control. Now, access control, looking at access control, you can see that we already have two access control embedded, which is the facility which I'm working on presently. Take a look at it. This is facility module, which is this. Then we have the access control. So if you want to add a new access control, you click on add. Then let's say I want to add, say, payments. Yeah. Let's say I want to add payments. I go ahead, click on payment, give it a pre-existing name, payment. Click on payment, and I create that role. So once I do that, that role have automatically been created. So once we log out and log in, we automatically see that on this drop down. So let me just log out and log in quickly. Okay, now you can see that is about creating a workspace. Okay, and once you do that, you create your access control, giving each of those employees the access control you want to give them, the module, which is billing manager, payment, access control, facility. So once you've done that, you can also click on module. Module just give you a drop down of all the active module under the admin's account. I think that's that basically for setting up facility on the admin's application. Thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned for our next video.